Elon's your friend. You used to work
Yes.
together. And
Yes.
is it, so you're trying to help him steady
Yes, I'm
the
helping
ship?
a friend, exactly, until he puts in place his permanent team.
Okay. What do you make of all the blowback he's getting for what he's done so far?
Well, it's certainly overblown. It's exaggerated. He hasn't even had a chance to look at the content moderation policies yet. He's just trying to get his arms around the business. This is a company that's losing something like $4 million a day. And so he's first just trying to right-size the company, rationalize the cost structure, start generating some more revenue. And then he's said that he plans to look at content moderation to basically create a council that's going to arbitrate these issues, and he wants to restore free speech, but he needs a little bit of time to do that. He has not made those changes yet. And yet we have this hysterical reaction on the part of, the sort of this professional elite who is very much on the side of censorship, and they want to hoard their blue checks, and they don't want to see Elon sell them to increase revenue. So there is this, Elon's called it this sort of battle between peasants and lords. You've got the average user on Twitter would like to be able to get a blue check, and the lords refuse to sort of decentralize and democratize access. So it's an interesting battle going on right now.
I don't know what you're referring to, hysterical reaction. Do you mean something like this from Whoopi Goldberg? Watch.
I'm getting off. I'm getting off today because I just feel like, it's so messy. Yeah. And I'm tired of now having had certain kinds of attitudes blocked, and now they're back on. Yeah. And I'm going to get out, and if it settles down and I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll come back. But as of tonight, I'm done with Twitter.
Am I seeing things, or are you getting a little misty-eyed there?
No, there's a lot of drama going on. I mean, like I said, the content moderation policies are the same. Elon hasn't changed them. So now there was an op that on Elon's very first day as CEO, taking over the company, there was an operation by a message board called 4chan, where they basically posted messages on this board to encourage users to go on Twitter and post racist messages. And they actually use bots to create they created a bunch of bot accounts that posted these racist messages. This was detected very quickly and taken down. But then what happened is these activist groups put out stories like, well, they're monitoring the fire hose of tweets, and they put out stories like racist tweets have increased 500% on Twitter. And then they feed that to the press, and then the press feeds it to celebrities like Whoopi, and then they feed it to advertisers to create a boycott. But the whole thing is a manufactured op. I mean, the policies have not changed. There are people who want to try and make trouble for the company, and so they essentially create these stories. But there hasn't been a change yet on speech.
If she is so offended by racist messages, she should cover her ears from the woman who sits down the lane from her on the set, who just referred to white women prepared to vote Republican as roaches. Whoopi doesn't have to go far if she was looking for reasons to be offended. That one apparently didn't offend her ears.